Hello, Macam Cabby here. How you doodling? So I was going to ask a question. Who has been Sunderland's most improved player so far this season? Well, not even from last season, but within this one. Right now, Abdullah Bar. Good shout. Playing the game against Coventry where he was terrible, so bad in fact that I boldly proclaimed on the podcast that he'd never be a right winger as long as I have a hole in my arsehole. But how wrong I was, because since that game he's been absolutely superb on the right hand side and has contributed massively to our positive performances, bringing goals, and assists, and playing so well that he kept Patrick Roberts out of the side, and we all know how much Tony Mowbray likes Roberts. We heard on the grapevine that the club saw Bar as a long-term replacement for Mad, and while I'm still yet to be convinced that he's quite at that level, it's great to see that he's not only been given the chance to shine but also has taken it. Really though, he's an example to our other young foreign acquisitions that if you work hard and bide your time, you'll eventually get a proper chance to show your abilities. That says Gav. Andrew says there's a lot of players at Sunderland whose careers are enjoying a steep upward trajectory at the moment, and there are a few names you could list, but I think I'll plump for Dan Ballard. Good shout, I would say. He was already performing at a very high level, but this season he's come back from injury and has stepped up even further. He's a rock, isn't he? To have such good reading of the game and to be so physically dominant at his age is very impressive. And the way he works with Luke O'Nien is a huge part of how the whole team sets up. We are fish out of water when he's injured and he's not on, or he has to go off. O'Nien's ability to step up and take the ball forward is key to how we go forward, but it wouldn't work if Ballard wasn't backing him up. He's like a brick wall at times, but is clever with it, and has also weighed in with a couple of goals in the other end, let's not forget. It'll not be long before the lad starts attracting interest from the top, but that's something we're going to have to get used to. It's obvious that we're targeting players like Ballard with the capacity and desire to improve, and it's hugely enjoyable to watch them progress. Joseph says, and I can't argue with this one, mind, it's very difficult not to say Jack Clark when you consider his huge contribution in terms of goals and overall quality in our attacking play. Clark has been improving every season, but now looks like a player perhaps after his full campaign in the Championship who is ready to dip his toes in the top flight. But will it be with Sunderland FC? Who knows? You can't look past Luke O'Nien either in terms of the way he has grasped the captaincy and his new role for centre of defence. Top-notch stuff from a highly dedicated professional who is always looking to improve and loves the club. He absolutely does. Abdullah Bar, someone else said, is knocking on the door. Now in terms of the starting 11, so his development this term has been swift. He's a player who has certainly benefited from a run in the side and is rewarding Tony Mowbray with some strong performances. He's not the finished article yet, but will no doubt keep working on his final product and pushing the likes of Patrick Roberts for a starting berth. Another player worth mentioning is Try Hume, who is constantly improving, not only as a right back, but one who can slot into midfield and be equally as effective when called upon at left back. I'm perhaps not answering the question properly here by mentioning a few players, but such is the growth of the potential of our squad that multiple players are in development together, and that is some rate. So that can be only positive news that our players are in the right upward move. So yeah, long may it last. Thanks everybody for supporting the channel. I'm not going to say subscribe, I'm not going to say like, because every bugger says that and it's boring. So have a nice Wednesday night. See you later.